My name is Cherise, and I have dysautonomia. I have been fighting it for 1.5 years now, and it has been very frustrating.
Dysautonomia is a dysfunction of your autonomic nervous system. Your autonomic nervous system controls every body function that we don't tell it to. It tells you when your blood vessels to constrict. So when she stood up, they didn't constrict, so she didn't get blood to the brain. Her symptoms just started piling up, where she had a hard time breathing, or she would just collapse. And then had a stroke at 15 years old. We went to the Mayo Clinic. They diagnosed her with the dysautonomia. No cure.
No one was giving me any hope whatsoever. I thought that was gonna be my life. You know, I thought that I was gonna be disabled and unable to live any of my dreams. And so then we came back home, and I thought about it, and I was like, no, I'm not gonna be like this. I'm not gonna be bound to a wheelchair. Maybe I can make myself a goal. Walking to the bathroom by myself. Maybe not back, but to there.
So she had to learn her body, and it wasn't easy. She got to the point where she could walk.
So Cherise couldn't be at a traditional high school because of doctors, basically. She had to go to doctor's appointments all the time, so she couldn't be in a regular class. She would have to miss too much school. She had already missed school so much because of being hospitalized and was already behind, so they had to figure out a workload for her that would work from home because she couldn't be in that traditional classroom setting.
And when someone needs something like that, they can find that at Simon Youth.
Simon Youth Academy at Coast High School offers options for students. And that's, I think, the big difference from a comprehensive high school. It's so individualized. Everybody needs something different at different times, in different ways, and that's what we do. Cherise needed to be able to work on her work when she could.
I had Miss Carly Ginter for my first teacher, and she changed my world. That was like the beginning of just me excelling in everything and getting to be immersed into Coast High School.
She would go above and beyond. It took a lot of discipline, but when you're here, you're one-on-one with a teacher, so everyone just has so much attention, and we get to know our students and they know us. It's like a little family.
We try to individualize and make individualized learning plans for each of our students to fit his or her specific needs, because every student comes here for different reasons, and we want the students to be successful. And we're so grateful because Simon Youth identifies that and understands that not everyone is from a cookie cutter, and people are here for different reasons. Let's help them out. So the Simon Youth Foundation has helped us to create this academy to assist all of our students that come here with each of their individual specific needs. And it's been very, very successful.
I got to be my own person, and I got to strive for the greatest thing, and that was my diploma.
She graduated with honors. And then she was presented with this scholarship from Simon Youth Foundation.
When my name was called, and they showed me this big foam check for $7,700.
I was sitting at graduation knowing Cherise was going to be given this scholarship. She gets called, and you just saw relief, you saw joy, and I mean, she's just glowing.
I was barely making enough to even put a roof over her head. It meant a lot. And can you imagine just like 2.5 years ago, she was bedridden.
It's important to have an alternative to a traditional high school, especially in Cherise's case, because of her health conditions. She would not have graduated high school, which means she would not have gone to community college, and she would not have now been on the track to go to UC Irvine.
Simon Youth has taken away the burden that I thought was going to be the biggest barrier. I'm really happy. I am happy now. I can say that I'm no longer sad. That I feel like I'm gonna make a difference because they've made a difference in my life. I'm not gonna be stuck in a corner, in a wheelchair. I'm gonna be pushing through, so thank you.